Joining us now to discuss this potential prisoner swap between the U.S. and Russia is former U.S. Marine Trevor Reed, who was detained in Russia since 2019 until he was released in a prisoner swap in April. First of all, Trevor, you look great, man. Look at you. You've bulked up. I haven't seen you since April, and you've really recovered. It's good to see. Let's talk about this rather public offer by the administration compared to your own prisoner swap deal that was done in a shroud of secrecy. What do you make of that?
I don't know. They may be trying to make a point that it is something that's extremely important to this administration, and I'm happy that that they are doing that publicly.
We heard from Preet Bharara earlier in the show. He's the former U.S. attorney who put Victor Bout in prison for 25 years, and he obviously felt ambivalence because Victor Bout is a dangerous guy, he said, and maybe could be used to help Russia's war on the innocent Ukrainian people. He's an arms dealer. But I know you're in favor of these prisoner swaps. Explain to the American people why you think they're necessary.
Yeah, sure. So, the big argument that is against prisoner swaps is that if the United States, goes ahead and does those swaps, that they could be making the United States basically a target for extortion. So they're concerned that they may try to continue to take other Americans hostage in the future in order to get something from the United States. And my case is an excellent example, and Brittany's case as well, of why that is not true. So you had Paul Whelan, who the Russians took first, and they asked to make an exchange. The United States refused to do that. After that, they took me, and the United States refused to make an exchange. And after that, they took Brittany. So them not participating in an exchange, not making a deal, does not prevent countries like Russia from taking Americans hostage, or Venezuela, Syria, North Korea, Iran, China. They're going to do that anyway, so there's no legitimacy to that argument, in my opinion.
Do you think the offer of this deal is going to get Paul and Brittany out of Russia? Are you optimistic?
I'm extremely optimistic about it. I think that that's a good possibility, and I think that, if the Russians are not stupid, that they'll take that offer. And, I'm hoping that they're not that stupid, but we'll see.
How do you think Brittany and Paul would react to this news if the news were to reach them?
I think they'd be extremely optimistic. I hope that they would be. I hope that they would be cautiously optimistic, because there is a lot that goes into those types of things. But I think that they have a really good chance, especially considering the transparency that the administration has used in this.
Lastly, Trevor, how you doing? Things good?
Good. Yeah, everything's going great. I appreciate it.
All right, buddy. I'll text you later. Thanks so much for joining us. Really appreciate it. In Ukraine right now, a bridge bomb